What's going on YouTube? It's Tahir here, back today with another video, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about trying to do your own business versus working for somebody else. So I've had this thought lately. It's something that's been lingering in the back of my mind, and it's almost like a alarm bell going off in the back of my head saying that you should do your own business. And it's very inspiring, but at the same time it's a very daunting thought, because the thought of having to do your own business is very scary. I know it's very scary for me, and I know it probably will be scary for a lot of you guys, especially for those of you guys that are comfortable doing what you guys are doing. Now, there's a saying that I have read and I have experienced firsthand, which is you only grow outside of your comfort zone. If you aren't willing to do the things to improve yourself, then there's no point even trying. Now, what I mean by that is, if you want to stay in the comfort zone, then you can stay in your comfort zone, but you're not going to get anywhere, and that is a sad reality for a lot of people. And for some people, they might not just be up to scratch. But for those of you that are quite ambitious like I am, that want to progress, move forward, and really want to make something of this world and have a very core, deep purpose, then you should really be thinking about doing the stuff that feels hard today, but that will reap you all the benefits in the future. Now, an example of that could be YouTube. When I first started making videos, it was a very scary task. I was very scared to even speak into the camera. But now, as time has gone on, and I know I have not been the most consistent when it comes to YouTube. However, as time has gone on, I have become more and more confident with my video making ability or skills, let's just say. I'm a lot more confident on camera. My speech is a lot more coherent. I am very mindful of what I am saying. I'm very mindful of not saying and you guys get the picture. Now, there will be the odd occasion where I might do that, and I am still relatively new to this. However, I try and make improvements, and I try and review where possible. But one of the reasons why I bring that up is this YouTube thing could potentially lead me somewhere, especially if I stay consistent with it and I work hard and I stay consistent over a long period of time. But I have not been the most consistent, and I'll be the first to admit that. I have had a lot going on outside, but that is no excuse, really. I mean, the least I could do is make a video that is about 5 to 10 minutes long every day and just post it on the internet. Now, there are some things that I have to brush up on in terms of my skill set, such as thumbnails, video titles, all that sort of stuff, but that will come with time. But the point is, I'm starting to work on my own business, and I would encourage you guys to do the same, because I think you will, especially if you can handle the pressure, you'll be much happier. You'll just enjoy working for yourself a lot more. The problem with working in the corporate world is you get that Monday morning dread, and then because it's you working for someone else, do you really want to work for someone else, or do you really want to put that much effort in? I mean, I put effort in because I get paid to do the job. However, I would rather put much more effort into something that I'm doing myself, for myself, and for my own business, if that makes any sense. Now, business is not going to be for everyone, and I completely 100% understand that. However, for those of you that are aspiring young individuals like myself, I would highly encourage you to have a little think about it. And business doesn't have to come in the form of YouTube. It can come in the form of opening, I don't know, a takeaway shop, a clothes shop, an online business. You can sell a course. You can do all sorts of stuff. And all the tips, tricks, guides, and useful information on how to get started, that is all available on the internet. I'm sure if you just Google it or YouTube it, you will 100% find it. You just have to look and try a little bit. But yeah, It's a bit ironic me saying this, but one of the things to be successful in life is you have to be consistent, which I have not been the most consistent. However, I am seriously hoping to change that, and hopefully it leads for the better. But yeah, these are just some of my thoughts on why I think most individuals, especially my audience that watch me, should be aspiring to operate their own business and not work for somebody else. As working for somebody else also has another really bad effect, and that effect is you just don't feel satisfied on the inside, and I don't, and I feel extremely bored at times. And when you have your own business, you're always wanting to move that business forward, and you're always excited, and yeah, so you don't get bored, you just don't get mundane. That's the best way I can put it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please rate, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.